Hi again, it's Michelle with Michelle's Life, and today we're going to be doing the video game tag. I saw this over on Thoughts on Tome's channel, and I figured I would drag my husband into it to do it with me. So, we'll just get started. The first question is, what is your all-time favorite video game? For that answer, I'd have to say Paper Mario for the N64, because I've played it through several times, and it's just an amazing game.
And for my answer, I went with Halo 2 because that was my favorite Halo game going through high school, and I just played a ridiculous amount.
Number 2 is, what is your current favorite video game? And currently we have been playing Yoshi's Woolly World on the Wii U, and I think that's really fun.
I went with Star Wars Battlefront. I recently got that, and it's pretty amazing, and I get to use a lightsaber, so...
And the graphics are really good.
Very pretty.
Number 3, what is your favorite video game genre? I wrote Nintendo RPGs, and I also include the Pokemon games for the Game Boys and DS's and stuff like that. Anything where you're a cartoon character and you can walk around to do stuff that's not a platformer, I enjoy that.
I went with first-person shooter, more of a casual player. I like to pick up something and then be able to put it back down and come back whenever.
You don't get stuck in a storyline or two. Number 4 is, how long have you been playing video games? And I put like age 7. I just remember playing in my basement on the NES, Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt when they came together on that one cartridge.
And I said about 20 years. I'm 25 now, and I want to say around 5 years old. I'm not exactly sure.
Number 5 is, what's the first video game you ever played? And for my answer, it would definitely have to be Duck Hunt. When we put the cartridge in the NES, we saw that there were 2 games, and we saw that Duck Hunt had a gun, so we figured we'd go with that one first.
I can't really remember. I remember being pretty small, but I think it was Super Nintendo, Super Mario, either Super Mario World or Super Mario Bros. I can't remember which one it actually is.
But it's that one where you get the Yoshi for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Number 6, what game have you clocked the most hours into? And that would, for me, have to be Paper Mario Sticker Star. I think it clocks something like 70 hours into it, because you have to, well, you don't have to, but you go along and you collect stickers, and I had to fill up the museum, like it was a personal life goal for me. And then also Pokemon Silver, because I've played that game through at least 3 or 4 times.
And for me, I'd say Destiny comes in on a close second, but I have played an offensive amount of Halo 2, so I'm gonna have to stick with that.
Yeah, like all of, what, the end of middle school and beginning of high school?
Yeah.
Every weekend at your friend's house?
Pretty much.
Number 7, what's the longest gaming session? And I would have to say probably like 5 hours solid on Sticker Star for the 3DS.
And for me, every time we go back home, we get up with a group of friends, we try to beat a video game in one night. We pick a random game, we just plow through it. So yeah, it's pretty... We are never happy about 3 hours into it. But I would say in excess of 12 hours, maybe 12 to 15 hours, most we've ever played before we finally finished a game.
And one time they played so long that it was morning, and they went outside, and like they were blinded like vampires because they hadn't seen the sun in so long. Number 8, who is your favorite video game developer? And I don't have an answer for this because I don't know developer names.
I went with Bungie because I'm a huge Destiny fan, I love the Halo series, so can't go wrong there.
Number 9 is, who is your favorite hero from a video game? And this was kind of hard, but I went with Bombette from the N64 Paper Mario because she was my favorite.
And I'm going to be sounding like a broken record here, but I went with Master Chief. I thought about Duke Nukem, but Master Chief's clearly the best to me. Man, a few words and just gets it done.
Number 10 is, who is your favorite villain? And I really like the big, heartless boss in Kingdom Hearts, but also classic villain is Bowser. He's just too damn cute.
Yeah, I went with Bowser as well.
Number 11 is most hated character, and at first I said Peach, but I kind of like playing as her in some games. So yeah, she's annoying that she constantly gets kidnapped, but I have to go with Bowser Jr. and his little flying card thing is super annoying.
Yeah, he's a little asshole.
Yeah.
I went with, if you've ever played Resident Evil 4, you'll know what I'm talking about. One of the main characters, her name's Ashley, and she is completely useless. You have to waste all your time on her, hide her in dumpsters, just completely protect her throughout the whole game, so it's pretty frustrating. She is definitely my least favorite video game character of all time.
Number 12 is, what gaming systems do you own? And obviously he doesn't have to answer for that, but we have a Wii, we have a Wii U. We keep the Wii because I personally love, we call it Monopoly. We've logged lots of hours in that because the game Monopoly takes so long, but on the Wii it's only like a 30-minute game.
And you can't cheat.
And you can't cheat. Well, you can, but we won't talk about that. We have the Wii U, the PS4, the PS3, and then we each have our own 3DSs.
And then we have a 360.
Oh yeah, we still have...
That just sits there.
Yeah, we still have the 360 as well. Number 13, what is the first game system you ever had? And for me it was the NES.
And I think for me it was the Super Nintendo.
Number 14, what's your favorite gaming system and why? Personally, I don't know about you, but when the N64 came out compared to the Super Nintendo and the NES, like most people, I was blown away by the good graphics. So I would still say that's my favorite system because it had so many great games for that system.
This is probably a little bit of a recency bias, but my most previous purchase would have to be my PS4, and I just love the way it's very easy to play with friends. The games are beautiful. You can watch other people playing games and watch them stream, see if you want to buy that game yourself. So
yeah, whereas I've been watching all you guys with your books, Tom likes to watch all the people with their games. So number 15. Number 15. Do you prefer to play as a guy or a girl character when you play video games? And I always just go with a girl.
I go with a guy.
Number 16, do you follow walkthroughs or just play the game as is? And our answer was similar for this. We play the game unless we get stuck, and then we usually look up a YouTube video for that section so that we can get through it.
Yep.
Is, have you ever been to a gaming convention? And again, same answer, no. 18 is, what game are you most excited about coming out? If there's a Paper Mario, I will go out right now and get it. But I've been answering all the questions before you.
We talked about this prior, and she read off, what does it say on your paper?
Another future Paper Mario or New Kingdom Hearts.
You only said Kingdom Hearts earlier. So yeah, I'm hoping for a new Paper Mario as well. So.
But we would definitely like one for like the Wii U and not handheld because we like playing together. So.
Or any decent Pokemon game on a actual home console platformer.
Like a Pokemon game where you go out and you catch Pokemon, not these silly, stupid, you know, other Pokemon games. We did like Pokemon Rumble, that was kind of fun, but it was really cheesy and easy. We would like where you are the trainer and you go through and get badges like you do in the handheld games. To be on a regular platformer like the Wii U would be amazing. Number 19, what's your best memory of a video game? And my favorite memory would have to be, well, I have a couple really good ones, but when I was younger, I think it was like 8 or 9, we used to go to the neighbor's house and we'd stay up all night playing Mario Party and we'd get so angry with each other, but it was really fun because that was like the first time in my life where I was allowed to stay up past bedtime and stuff.
I would have to go with hanging out on the weekends with all my old friends, playing Halo 2, LAN party style, split screens, drinking tons of soda and just staying up all night.
That's probably
20?
Number 20, what's your worst memory of a video game? And as a sibling, I'm sure lots of people who have siblings have experienced this as well. With the NES, when we first started playing, my brother and I, since he was older by 2 minutes, he would get to go first, and his logic was, you can play after I die. But if you know how Mario works, you are Mario, and then when you die, it's Luigi's turn. Well, when it was finally my turn, Luigi, he would just get up and leave. And after sitting there for 2 hours watching him, I didn't want to play by myself, so pretty bad memory.
That's messed up. If you ever have some free time, look up the game Desert Bus. That has got to be probably one of my worst experiences playing a video game. You literally drive a crappy bus from, I forget where you're going, I think you're driving to Vegas, and it takes about 6 or 7 hours to complete the game. There's no pause button. You hit pause and the horn just honks. And if you drive any slower than about 30 miles an hour, the bus shuts off and tows you back to the start. This was incredibly painful because we were there's 3 of us taking 1-hour shifts driving this bus.
Oh, tell them how you can't, that you have to keep correcting
Yes, so it's on a computer and you have to, the bus also pulls to the right, so you can't just hold the forward button down. You have to hold the forward button down and keep tapping the left button. Now, I drove for an hour, my friend Bobby drove for an hour. We handed the keyboard over to our friend Matt for about 25 seconds and he drove it off the road. So what should have been a 6 or 7 hour game actually ended up being 8 or 9 hours.
So they had my laptop the whole time, and then they forgot to put Pandora or any radio on while they were doing it, so they were really bored just hitting this button driving. So they borrowed my phone. Mm-hmm. So literally while they were doing this, I was stuck without any technology. I mean, yeah, there's the TV, but nothing's ever on TV. Anyway.
Michelle was the cool person the only person with the smartphone at the time.
Yeah.
So she was a pretty big deal.
Pretty big deal. Number 21. Which video game character do you see yourself as? And personally, I would love to be Badass Samus. I don't know if I want to be shot at a daily basis, but I think it'd be pretty cool to be Samus.
I didn't know what to say for this one, so I just put Grand Theft Auto Pedestrian.
Which aren't we all?
Yes.
So that's it for the gamer tag. If you've done this tag, let me know. Leave a link down below. If you like any of these games or have other ones that you suggest we play based on our answers, that'd be really cool too. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye. Oh, that makes too much noise.